Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Life and a Commuter Chat. I haven't done this in a minute. I like to do these when I'm on my way to work, sometimes occasionally. And today we're just driving our way to work, looking like, we looking. Hello, Estee Lauder Futuristic Foundation and Revlon Shine Lipstick. So good. These are Revlon's new lipstick. This is in Toasting Glasses. Hello, good note. I am in love with the texture, in love with the color, in love with this formula of lipstick from Revlon. You have made me so excited. And of course, I got some eyes from my little individual singles palette with a little eyeliner today. Well, a little eyeliner from Dose of Colors, so that was fun. So anyway, we're riding along, making our way downtown, and we're not homebound. But we're headed to work because work is good. I love working. I love what I do, so I don't mind going to work. Being on time, however, is questionable. One, because there's cars out here and traffic and people want to go at the speed of a turtle. Looking at you, Warner Truck. Looking at you. But that's why they make the passing lanes. I'm just gonna pass them by. However, I figured we'd hop on here today and talk about all that is the beauty community these days. And I feel like we're at a stage in 2020 where people are all going on low buys, no buys. Consumerism is real. We all want to be eco-friendly. We all want to have paper straws, even people with disability needs, bendy straws, the life. Everybody's trying to be an example of a good ass person, and I'm all for that. My whole day, all day, is helping people be good ass human beings. For it 1,000%. However, I am questioning some of the authenticity of some of the people who are out here bandwagoning. I'ma say it, bandwagoning. If you have not been on these journeys before, I understand people make changes and they get on these journeys. So yeah, totally understand that. However, some people saw the success of certain YouTubers, call Hannah Louise Posted, call Samantha Rabbit Doll, people who really are invested in this situation. And Hannah Louise Posted did an entire channel based off of a no-buy year. She grew her channel to like 20,000 subscribers in less than a year because she didn't have anybody on her channel when I first started following her. She had less than 1,000 followers when I first found her, and then it went viral. Literally went viral. Everybody started watching her. Everybody started, emulating her, and then that became a thing. And so then last year, 2019, when she had her beauty budget, everybody was on a no-buy and a low-buy, cleaning out their collections, decluttering the collection. Less is more. We want fewer, nicer things. And I think that's a great concept. Do you, boo-boo? However, I know I'm not a minimalist by any means, and I love the idea of beautiful things. I love the idea of using what I have as well. Like, I'm not a project planner by nature, but I tend to naturally plan things because I go through things authentically throughout the day. Like, I go through so much skincare and body care and certain makeup products like mascara, because I change my mascara out like pretty much every month, more like every 6 weeks. But because I have 2 or 3 opener in that time frame, and then I like just shut them all down and throw them out, because I have eye issues that do not allow me to use mascara longer than that. But I have so many minis, so it works out pretty well, because minis really don't last more than 4 weeks anyway. So the minis are pretty much drying out and finished by the time I'm throwing them out, so I don't feel bad about getting rid of those things. I naturally use things up, is all I'm trying to say. So I'm not here like, oh, I'm a project panner, but I know I pan things. Everybody pans things. They use them up, they finish them, they complete them. That's the natural progression of having shit. Just saying. I pan my damn light bread if that's the case, because we use that shit up every week. But I'm just saying, everybody has a life where they consume tons of things and then they get rid of tons of things. And KonMari is huge. I love the KonMari book and the series. However, she tells you have to do that in your own way. People take it and they push it to the extreme sometimes, but people are extremists. We want to look like the best example of ourselves. My only caution with that is that people who hoarded makeup for so long, when you snatch it all away, is that hoarding behavior is like it's like an addiction. Like, if you are so used to having that as soon as it's all gone, you're gonna want to replace it. So basically, you've thrown out all your money or given away all your things that were of value, only to have to go back and repurchase. And that's a behavior that I see a lot in the beauty community. That's a hoarding behavior as well as an anxious behavior. And a lot of people are coming out saying they have anxiety. Kudos for them for being open to discussing their mental health in a public space, because baby, that's a hard thing. It's hard for people to discuss mental health in private, let alone in public. So kudos to you if you want to be discussing your mental illness all on the internet. Go you. Go you, good thing, because I don't know that I would want to put my mental health all on the internet. Even as someone who works in the field, I wouldn't put my clients' mental health out here on the internet, because I don't recommend they do that, because people are always judging. They're judging and they're pointing fingers. And if this is some place that you feel is a safety net for you, do so. If you don't feel like you have that support from home, and you feel like support from 100 million strangers is going to help you get through the damn day, do it. Do you, boo. Do what makes you healthy and happy. I'm always for making you healthy and happy. Go for it, 100%. However, I don't think that people should be using mental illness as an excuse for why they have hoarded makeup. I don't think people should use mental illness as an excuse for why they now must declutter all this makeup. I think people need to be authentic and real with themselves and be like, hey, I want the views that declutters bring. I want the views that panning bring. I want the views that eco-friendly and cruelty-free will bring to my channel, because I want to make my channel grow, because I want to make this a feasible income in my household. Say that. Just do it. Put it out there on the internet. Don't be worried about what somebody else is going to say about your life and what you want to do and what your goals and your dreams are. I'm going to tell you open and up front. I want my caseload to grow every single day, because I know with my caseload growing, that means I bring my money home for my family. I want my family to be in a place of financial stability at all times. So I'm not going to sit here and say, I hope everybody in the world get better. I do hope they get better, but I also hope that I have clients on my caseload. So those are two, they're not mutually exclusive. It doesn't have to be like, oh, one thing happens, the next thing cannot happen. Mental illness will always exist. Job security should be there in my field. In the case it does not happen, in the case everybody automatically gets healthy, kudos to them. I will go back to work in retail, or I will go to the strip pole, whatever it takes to make sure my family has bread, food, eggs, and water. But I'm not gonna be stripping. I'm just playing. Girl, my back and my knees, I'm gonna let that happen. But I'm just saying, whatever it takes, as my dad is so fun to saying, whatever it takes to take care of your family and yourself. If YouTube is what it takes to take care of yourself and your family, say that, do that. Be like, hey, this is my job. I'm out here to make money. I'm out here to get these views. I'm out here to get these dollars. I'm going to work with these companies. I'm going to have sponsorships. I'm going to have PR. I'm going to do what it takes, to make sure my bills are paid, my lights on, my water is still on. I can take a shower in the morning. Just say that. The idea of lying to viewers is, so 2019. But I'm over it. Everybody's over it. Consumers are over it. And I said that as someone who both makes videos and someone who consumes videos, and as someone who's watched YouTube since like early 2007, 2008. Back in the day when people like Emily Noel was making videos in front of her closet. Oh my God. Taylor Wynn, her name used to be Talia, but now it's just Taylor Wynn, I think, here on YouTube. She was making videos with a car light, like the kind you use in mechanic shops to light up underneath the car. She was using it in a bathroom back in the day to make videos, like old school YouTube videos. Ellery was making videos, without cuts, without edits. She really was just like straightforward making videos. Before she had the baby, making videos, like this, she had the baby, and I just remember her having Yoshi as a little baby out here making videos in her bathroom, making purple eyeshadow looks, like old school YouTube back in the day when she was using L'Oreal Hip, those little duos. Ellery, back in the day, love it. I still love Ellery. I still watch those three people. I think YouTube has come a long way. I think it is a great platform for people to express themselves. However, I think that people are tired of the lies. They're tired of the lies. They're tired of people acting like it's not a job. Any damn thing you invest your time into, you put work into, that you want to spend a large amount of money on, it's a job. It's a job. It's a goddamn job. So just say, this is my job. YouTube is what I'm working on right now. It's a hobby. It's a hobby that I hope becomes a profitable hobby. Whatever your truth is, just put it out there. And I think then in doing so, the beauty community can become such a much more authentic place. It can become a place where people can trust YouTubers again. It can become a place where people aren't afraid to share themselves, their thoughts, their emotions, their feelings, both in the comments and on the screen. And I think that's going to be a good thing. I do hope these makeup companies start putting things out seasonally so your girl can have some money in her pockets. Just saying. Seasonal purchases coming up 2020 over here. That's what I'm doing. Seasonal buys. Like buying what I like for that season, and that's it. And the next season, do the same thing. Now, if that's a lot or a little, I ain't gonna lie about it. But whatever it's gonna be, I want to do that more often than not, because I feel like there were so many purchases I made last year, and I got so much shit left to use that I haven't used yet from the end of last year's purchasing. And I'm honest with myself when I say that I have so much shit I need to be using. And I'm trying to. That's why I put my singles in use. That's why I broke out this Revlon lipstick today. That's why I now have this Estee Lauder foundation on. I'm using my brow gels. You know, I'm trying to use what I have and what I love. And I want to go back to just loving it and doing it every day. Not because I have so much shit, but because I want to enjoy what I have on, the products that I have, the blushes that I love. And in the meantime, I'm cleaning things out and getting it ready for the Wear Well house. Because we do makeup over there. And we do makeovers over there. And we have tons of makeup that can be sanitized, that can be cleaned up for the ladies to use and makeovers and to take home. If they want to take it home with them, take it, girl. Feel free. Have it. It's yours. A gift is a gift, and a gift once given cannot be returned. So, you know, I'm excited about the things that I have coming in 2020 here, and I want to be able to put more work into my life, like more work out into the world that is good work, and I know where it will help me do that. I also know I can do that by doing some pro bono work, which I'm probably going to get into doing some of that this year, as well as continue to expand my horizons every day with the people that are in my caseload. And I want to do more diligent, heartfelt, serious work with them where they can get to a place where they're ready to move off my caseload. And that's a huge goal with clients that I see this year. So I have goals in 2020 like everybody else. They may not all be makeup related, but you know, life goes. I can be honest with myself and say that. Even though some of them are makeup related, like, hey, buy less damn eyeshadow, Danny. Come on, dude. Girl, you got some of the eyeshadow palettes you need to be using that you bought last year. Use them. Use them all. Use at least each one of them for like a week or so, or a couple weeks, or a month, and see what you really love. Use that damn eyeshadow up. I'm not gonna lie, so you use about too much damn eyeshadow for that. I may share a makeup room tour with you guys soon, rather than like a new updated one, like with numbers, and let you guys know where I am in my makeup collection, in my makeup wardrobe of life. And that might be good for you guys to see. It may be good for me to see. I did get my eyeshadow palettes. Woo! That was a little bit of a rude awakening. That's why I said to buy less eyeshadow palettes this year. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna buy any, but I will buy less, and that'll be a good thing. That'll be a good, really good thing for me this year. So, without further ado, that's gonna be all of this Commuter Chat. I hope that you guys try to be authentic in your lives for this week. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good day, a good night whenever you're listening to this or reading this. I hope that it encourages you to be more consistent and more authentic in what you want to do. And I hope that you are happy today. Like, you know, happiness is a hard fought battle. And I hope that you guys are there, that you're loving what you're doing, that you're doing what you love, that you are having a great day. I will see you guys the next time I come on this camera. The next time you see me, I may be in a different location. I may not be commuting to work, and I may not have cool orange eyeliner. But I will see you guys around. Bye.